Morning. Here we are. Tuesday, June 27th, 2023. I'm Larissa. This is my video diary. So, for whatever reason, YouTube has decided to start feeding me all kinds of garbage on this Andrew Tate asshole. I really don't care about him. I don't. He's a media monster that has been made by the same people who are now going after him, right? I don't want to hear anything more about Andrew Tate. I don't want to hear anything more about Elon Musk. I don't fucking care if Elon Musk and Andrew Tate are friends. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. Right? So, I don't know. I don't know what all this garbage is. And I don't care to hear any more about the Titanic and this submarine that went down there. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. There's no reason to go down there. And I don't care. I don't care. I've never seen that movie Titanic, and I don't understand the obsession people have with that fucking boat. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Yeah. So I'm tired of those stories. Mm. And there's Robert F. Kennedy Jr., this guy. Is he gonna run and win on the Kennedy mystique, and then somebody gonna put a bullet in his head? Anyway, yeah. I'm just so disillusioned with the United States government and the whole system, right? The way it all works. None of it's fucking real. And it has left me. I have always been, my entire life, I've been a big advocate of voting. I think voting's a sham, you know? And I used to spend, I volunteered a lot of my time observing the vote count. And after those fires up in Santa Rosa, and they burned down that whole area up there where all of those voting records were kept, right? It's where the fire started up there. I think very few of the fires out here in California are real natural wildfires, meaning that nature started them. I think the majority of the wildfires that are out here are because politicians had wild hares up their asses, and fire was a good way of, or an efficient way of taking care of stuff that was inconvenient. Right? That's what I think the wildfires are out here in California and in most of the United States. I do. I do. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the reality is they really, the government wants to destroy the state of California, right? They want to strip mine the entire coast and put up big military bases and stuff, right? They want to drill, which, only because people are a pain in the ass in the middle of the country over fucking pipeline, right? I mean, are these people going to become hunter gatherers? Do they want us all to be hunter gatherers? Do we need to go back to being hunter-gatherers? It's just dumb. It's just dumb. And I'm tired of all this shit about, oh, you're on native land. You're on native land. Bull crap. What's like, human beings are indigenous to Earth. Human beings, right? Human beings are indigenous to this planet. You go anywhere on this planet and you dig deep enough and you're going to find some fucking bones or something. Human beings are indigenous to Earth. I'm so sick and tired of this native land crap. I really am. I mean, I don't believe in destroying artifact. I don't believe in destroying, you know, culture. And people fucking live. We live, right? All this Native American mystique bullshit. My experience of Native American community, right? When I was a little girl, my grandma tell me about her mother and the story, her mother's story, right? And then Matt Brown, right? Living in my parents' house and going after my sister and stealing from my sister and uh, trying to hit me and threatening to hit me and verbally abusing me and being a sneaky bastard, right? And Jason Huber, right? And the guy from the Indian reservation who set me up, who set up the whole thing to meet Jason, right? And him and his crap ass family. Nothing about those people enriched my life, right? And I'm supposed to feel like I owe them something. I don't owe them shit. I don't. I don't feel any more attachment to Native American culture than I do to Ukrainian culture or even Italian culture for that matter, or North African culture, right? Like, these are all things in my ancestral past, right? They're not me. So I'm just sick of all of it. Sick of all of it. And I don't understand why. Thank God all of the Dylan Mulvaney transgender crap is no longer in my feed. Like, I don't know why they kept feeding that shit to me. Why am I supposed to look at that media, right? I'm not interested. And I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if there is some flat chested man dressed up like a little girl selling beer to pigs. I don't care. I think it's funny. I don't care if there is some weirdo man dressed up like a little girl selling makeup to cheap whores. I don't care. I think it's funny. So, like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I must be retarded. That must be why my parents treat me like I'm a retard. That's why I don't talk to them. That's why I don't talk to my family. They treat me like I'm a retard. They do. They treat me like I'm a moron. And I don't choose to be in that relationship anymore because I'm not a moron. I'm not retarded. Right? Right? Yeah. Seriously. So finished that novel yesterday. Yeah, I did. Oh my gosh, it was like taking a big poop. Yeah, took a big poop too. But the novel, yeah, the novel's finished. I read the first 2 chapters, and I'm going to read the next 2 chapters today, probably. Yesterday, I also got my next painting laid out, so that's kind of exciting for me. I think today, when I get into work, not open to the public today, right? Excuse me. Yeah, so when I get into work, I think I will gesso over my palette. Yeah, so I can start, because this is a whole totally different palette than what I was using last time. Yeah, it's just distracting having this smudge of the paint on the palette. So, because I use big wooden board, so I'm gonna just gesso over it. All right. So yeah, the Mars Black was still a little bit tacky in a couple places, but I was able to move the painting, so I did, because I'm tired of waiting for that goddamn paint to dry. And just like a wash pot doesn't boil, oh my gosh, watching paint dry, and it's really interesting. Like, I have to look up the chemical composition of Mars Black and find out, like, see if I can see what the story is. What's the story? Morning Glory. What's the word? Hummingbird. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. And yesterday I was just feeling like crap. I think it's allergies. Like, I have like this post nasal drip thing going on, and it's the pollen. There's like sticky green yellow pollen on everything. The pollen is so bad this year. So bad. Everything has this sticky yellow green film. Everything. Yeah. And there's that. Super annoying. Super annoying. Yeah. So I just was tired last night. I went to bed at like 8:30. Yeah. I was tired. Went to bed. Anyway. So evidently there's this Canadian purse brand called One Of, spelled the same way as the name of my gallery. And I got some shit about that, and legal Canadian legal advice in my YouTube feed. And I'm just like, this is fucking bullshit. What are they gonna do? They're Canadian. They're a little Canadian company. Are they really gonna come after me? It's not my brand name, right? It's the name of my store. It's not my brand name. It's not the same thing. Besides, there was some fucking Japanese company that was using my name, Larissa L. DeRoog. They just put dots in between, right? They had a website and everything. I couldn't even have my own fucking name for a website for years, and I was told that there was nothing I could do about it. So, fuck you, Canada, and your ugly ass purses. They are. They're awful. They're ugly. They're ugly purses. Ugly. Oh my god. I don't even make purses. Have I ever made a purse? Yes, I've made a purse before, but I don't make purses. It's not my product. So, eat your heart out, Canada. I don't fucking care. Ugh. I don't. Really. Oh, and there's something that came up in my feed about from the UN, some propaganda film, propaganda clip talking about, modern day slavery and human trafficking. They are one to fucking talk about anything. The only reason they know anything about it is because they are one of the worst perpetrators. Yeah. And it goes all the way up to like white collar shit. So, when I there for 1 year, I joined the United Nations Association of the East Bay when we were living there. Awful, awful group. Talk about some of the most self-centered, self-righteous, pompous, codependent, meddling people, and cheap, and cheap, cheap, cheap. They don't want to pay for anything, right? Everything has to be free. Oh, we're members of the UN. Oh, well, oh my God, you must be like the most amazing people in the world. Then we'll give you everything for free, right? Like that's what they want, right? Meanwhile, they're beholden to the fucking Vatican, right? And they're some of the worst offenders of sexual assault and of sex trafficking, right? So, and they do shit. They do shit. The groups will do shit to exploit stuff for their political agendas, right? Yeah. I'm talking from personal experience. Mary Steiner and all those bitches from Berkeley. Yeah, seriously. Mm. Awful. Awful. Seriously, awful. United Nations causes the majority of the problems that they say that they're out there trying to fix, right? To give themselves something to do so that they feel important, right? It's a superiority complex thing. We're the United Nations. We're above all of you. We're the United Nations. We know best. We're the elite of the elite. But we can't be bothered paying for dinner. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway. Finished drinking my tea here. See this? This little bump? It's from that red lipstick that I bought that lipstick. I have this little bump here now. Came from that lipstick. I'm gonna throw that away. It's probably some sort of like chemical biological warfare from Asia. Probably. The weird little bunny and the strawberries. Like, oh, we're gonna make your face look like a strawberry. You're gonna be all red and bumpy. Right. Anyway.